are you doing? I hope you're okay. Hope everyone is all fine. And yeah, raring to go. All good stuff. All good stuff. All good stuff. So yes, quiz time. Thank you so much for watching the live. If you did, if you didn't, it's not a problem. We don't dislike you in any way. But yeah, thank you so much for doing that. We are going to be doing the quiz though, so everything is as normal. Abby is obviously doing a live tomorrow. For those of you that know, those of you that don't know, she is going to be doing the live on the Facebook group page tomorrow, which you're going to see. So that's all good. And also, we are away. So me and Mrs. Guy are away for a couple of days, but we're still going to be able to do all the instants and all that. Excuse me. They will be paid in the mornings and the evenings. So not as necessarily as quick as before, but yeah, just having a couple of days. I'm only going an hour to the lakes. That's all. Just having a wander around. That's the advantage of living where we do. We're going to South Lakes. South Lake, Kirby Lonsdale, South Lakes. Yeah, Kirby Lonsdale we're going to, which is South Lakes. So yeah, we're going there. Is it what? No, but I think it's still classed as South Lakes. So yeah, all good, all good, all good. Looking forward to that. Managed to get everything sorted as well. So yeah, it will be a little bit of de-stressing. It'll be a lot of walking. Obviously, Charlie's coming with us. He's going to come on all the walks and get himself filthy, and then yeah, just chilling out in the evenings and having some. You know, we found the last time we did this. Was it last year? We did it. Hebden Bridge, Ridge Place in Hebden Bridge, and we found the greatest pizza place we've ever experienced in our lives. And so much so, we were like, we should move to where we live. Actually, it's a bad idea. We'd both be about 17 stone each leg. It'd be horrendous. Oh, God. Yeah, mind you saying that, we're walking down all the time, so you work it off. But it was all good. Enjoyed. So, yeah. Say again. Oh, the last 5 questions. I'm sorry, I've only just seen that. Last 5 questions. Chocolate. There we go. Yes, chocolate. Sorry, completely forgot. Slipped my mind. So 15 general knowledge, as you know, and then 5 specialist subject questions about chocolate. Mrs. Guy picks Charlie up to like get him and then put him on my knee so I can see everyone. He's literally fallen asleep on her. He's so tired. Jamie don't know. Normally, if he's done a big run, he's exhausted for the day. But he's done nothing today. He's been out on 1 walk so far. So yeah, no reason for him to do that. Say the pizza, please. I might get a free one. Pizza, please. They're gonna be like, who are you? Get out. There we go. Okay. Come on. Come and say hello to everyone. So you'll notice he's been groomed since last week. He's had a little shave, a little bit of a shampoo and a shave. Haven't you? No, he's so lovely. There you are. A little bit of a shampoo and a shave. So he's all nice and ready to go and clean. And he's clean at the moment, but you're likely to be dirty tomorrow, aren't you? I know. What's that saying? Did you go out for your meal the other night? Did you go to But yes, we did. Oh, it was lovely. It's basically Mrs. Guy's happy place. If we could afford to go every night, we would literally go every night, wouldn't we? You know. But there we are. So yeah, there's Charlie for you. So say hello. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm by your eye. Okay. There he is. So yeah, he's going on his holiday. He doesn't understand this holiday. First time I took him on holiday, I think it was with my daughter, and he was very, very sort of nervous because he was staying somewhere he didn't know, and he was jumping up, and he was kind of like trying to get into bed with me and all that. I was a little bit scared, and he wanted to leave all the time. And we were like, "Oh, got a kid." And then by the time we stayed there, he didn't want to leave. He wouldn't leave the place. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. And then when we took him away for the first time, he didn't eat for 2 days. Didn't eat a thing. So nervous. But now he's used to it. So yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He's like, oh, I understand now. I'm away. This is where I'm going to be living for a couple of days, and then we're back home. You know, so it's all good. There he is. So yeah, you all right? Do you need a nap? Okay, you have a nap. What kind of food is it? It's Italian. Our favourite restaurant is Italian. Yes, okay. There we are. So yes, it's lovely. So we'll find somewhere nice as well, because it's more dog friendly up that way where we're going as well. So you can pretty much go anywhere. So that's all good. Yeah, loads of competitions launched as well, guys. Lots and lots of stuff. So again, loads of stuff available. And this weekend is a big weekend as well, because it's chance to win some big old prizes. It's a 20p one as well, and there's still a 2,000 there. There's still a couple of thousands as well, just for 20p. Someone is going to do that. They are going to spend 20p on a ticket, and they're going to win £2,000 or £1,000 because that's what happened with this comp. Somebody I think bought 5 tickets for £1, won 2 grand. Not too bad. That's a pretty good day, that, isn't it? If that happens. There we are. So good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right. Are we ready? Here we go. Which country has the most islands? Okay. Question number 1. Which country has the most islands? The Bahamas, Sweden, Ireland, or Chile? Yeah. Which country has the most islands? What are you going for on this one? There you go. So we've got good luck with this guy, says Julie. She said, "Good luck, Julie." It's all good. Yeah, they have a little friendly competition between the two. So when I say, doesn't matter, genuinely doesn't matter. Oh, you want each other to do well. Oh, it's kind of a supportive thing, right? Okay. Yeah. When I say it doesn't matter how many you get right or wrong, it doesn't. It's all about the comments. I obviously don't talk about this is going with Julie and that because they do care. But yeah, everyone else doesn't matter if you get them all wrong. As long as you comment, you still get a chance of winning some money. You know what I mean? It's all good. The Bahamas, Sweden, Ireland, and Chile. Yes, believe it or not, the country that has the most islands is Sweden. That's it. We've had that question before. I put it on again now. I thought, oh, let's just pay attention. So yes, Sweden is the country that has the most islands. Very, very good. Very, very good. Yes, all good. That's it. So yeah, Sweden is the country that has the most islands. All good. So there we are. So nice easy one. Easy one to start. Yeah. No difficult. Okay. Right. So yeah, last 5 questions. Those who are worrying is chocolat. Is what we're going to be doing for the last 5 questions. But yeah, general knowledge for the first 15. Question number 2. What is the scientific name for the shoulder blade? Now you'll have heard all this: the sternum, the scapula, the radius, or the clavicle. Now, I was like, oh, it's one of 2, and most of you will probably do that. You'll probably have one that you think you know it is, and then you have one that could be that. I can't remember. That's what it is. You've got a bit of an advantage on this, haven't you? Because Evan broke it. Yeah, so yeah, you know all about that. But yeah, what is the scientific name for the shoulder blade, the sternum, the scapula, the radius, or the clavicle? There we go. I think I might have picked the other one that I thought it was on this and got it wrong when I played the quiz. I play myself before I make it. I don't know the answers. I either go, oh yeah, it's that one, and then I look at it and I make some answers. So yeah, I played that one. Scientific name for the shoulder blade, it is the scapula. Yes, there we go. All good stuff. Shoulder blade. Not collarbone. Scapula, yeah. I went for that as well. The sternum's there, isn't it? The chest, yeah, and then the radius. Right. But yeah, so there we are, scapula. Any nurses in here? Yeah, scientific name for the shoulder blade, scapula. All right, let's go. So question number 2. All right, question number 3. Paul Winchell, the original voice actor for the Winnie the Pooh character Tigger, also accomplished what else in his lifetime? Did he accomplish the world record for the longest distance traveled on foot? Was he the only person recorded with a 7-octave vocal range? Did he invent an artificial heart, or did he change his name 47 times? So Paul Winchell, I'm gonna bounce that one. Yeah. Also accomplished in what else in his lifetime? Because he's done quite a few of the voices for Disney, well, not just Tigger. You'll recognise him. You think he did a couple for in the Jungle Book and stuff like that. But he's a voice actor. But yeah, was it the world record for the longest distance traveled on foot? Was it the only person who recorded with the 7-octave vocal range? Did he invent an artificial heart or change his name 47 times? What did he do? Paul Winchell, the original voice actor for Tigger. Yes, he invented an artificial heart. What? But yeah, he did. He invented an artificial heart. As you do. You know what I mean? When you're voicing Tigger, you think, do you know what? I've got a couple of days off. I'll crack on with my old artificial heart thing. There we are. So yes, he did do that. And invent an artificial heart. That's it. All good stuff. Right. Okay. Simple one next. You ready? It's a simple one, but it's one of those that you think, like we had the clavicle. So it could be. So this is what you'll know. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Mary Shelley, Jane Austen, Emily Bronte, Charlotte Bronte. I don't bloody know. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Was it Mary Shelley, Jane Austen, Emily Bronte, or Charlotte Bronte? Pride and Prejudice. There you go. So anyway, I'm watching with my daughter. We literally just finished the last episode of this final season that they filmed. A series called From. Absolutely amazing, fantastic. So I mentioned to Abby on our messages, I'm watching. We didn't really do much last weekend when I had my daughter. We watched From. So Abby goes, oh my God, what do you think of this? And gives me a spoiler for the last episode that I haven't watched. I'm like, well, I don't know, because we're not that far ahead. But I see what she meant now. So those who watched, we finished watching it today. So yeah, it's good. So looking forward to the full season. Nice. Don't know what's going to happen. All very exciting. So yeah, who wrote Pride and Prejudice? From is amazing. It is. It really is. She didn't want to watch it. My daughter. She was like, no, it sounds rubbish. The premiere. But yeah, she's massively into it. Jane Austen, yes, wrote Pride and Prejudice. All good stuff. Loving this. And we'll be joining every week. Yay! Just going to look on a bookcase. No, Mrs. Go's very disappointed in you. She's tutting and everything. Jane Austen wrote Pride and Prejudice. Mary Shelley wrote. Well, yes, she did. Yes. Don't ask me to do. Okay. Yeah, Jane Austen wrote Pride and Prejudice. All good stuff. There we go. All right, question number 5. In boxing, what is the meaning of TKO? Trained knockout, total knockout, timed knockout, technical knockout. In boxing, what is the meaning of TKO? Was it trained, total, timed, or technical knockout? What is it? What are you going for on this? TKO. All right. There you go. What are you going for? Do you not know this? You're not a big boxing fan? No, you don't peg me as a big boxing fan, really. Yeah, it means you go train knockout, technical knockout, total knockout, time knockout, train knockout. What are you going for on this one? Lindsay's put, I meant 4. I don't know what you put for your first one. Don't count. You only got one go. It's not my rules. It's the system. It only picks your first count. But yeah, it's fine. You're only playing against yourself. Not a problem. So yeah, what's the meaning of TKO? Train knockout, total knockout, time knockout, technical knockout. Yeah, technical knockout. I don't know what it means. It's not like, you know, they knock on the ground, they do the count and they're knocked out. It's not that. It's like, yeah, but they're not actually. Yeah, so they're not actually knocked out, but they can't get up. I think that's what it is. So you're on the floor and you're like, so it's technical knockout. You can't carry on. You couldn't get up with that aid or something. I don't know, something like that. Someone will know. But there we are. So there, TKO, all good stuff. Right, question number 5. The group of animals known as monotremes are the only animals to do what? Swim, mourn, lay eggs, or burrow. Be sad now we've put mourn there as an option. The group of animals known as monotremes are the only animals to do what? Swim, mourn, lay eggs, or burrow. There we are. So yes, what are these type group of animals do? Everyone thought it was a collective name question. It's not. That comes later. Group of animals known as monotremes are the only animals to do what? Do they swim? Do they mourn? Do they lay eggs? Or do they burrow? What animals mourn? Elephants do. Yeah, I don't know what else, but elephants do. Yeah, and there's a couple of other animals that do as well. But yeah, swim, mourn, lay eggs, or burrow. What are you going to? It's lay eggs. Yeah, there we are. So yes, monotreme. So a chicken is a monotreme. Monotreme. I know he's right behind me, isn't he? No, this is the thing. Yeah, he always lies in the most weird place, literally right by my wheel. So if I move an inch, it's like, you're lay there. Yes, so they lay eggs. All good. Right. If, yeah, I watched that with my daughter. If's great. I loved it. Question number 7. Moving on. All right. So Alfred Mosher Butts invented what game in the 1930s? Sorry, Scrabble, Monopoly, or Cluedo? Alfred Mosher Butts invented what game in the 1930s? Was it Sorry, Scrabble, Monopoly, or Cluedo? What are you going for on this? Speaking of Cluedo, there is a very similar style game we have on our website. It's not at all related in any way to the original Cluedo, but it is called Cluedunnit. And if you find yourself one of the potential murder suspects, you get yourself £2,000. And if you find a murder weapon or a room the murder could have been committed in, you could also get £1,000 cash. Plus, there's loads of other cash prizes as well. And it's being drawn this weekend. So, yes, there we go. Sorry, Scrabble, Monopoly, or Cluedo? Alfred Mosher Butts invented what game in the 1930s? It is Scrabble. Yes, he invented Scrabble. I mean, who invent a game like that? And you just go, Scrabble. You know what I mean? It's I used to play it online with Alan. Genuinely, we used to do it. But the thing is, we took so long to play because we're always like mad busy. So we might make when I do a word, and like a week later, I get a ping on my phone. Oh, he's done another word. It's like it took us months to do one game. Yeah. So we stopped playing after a while. Alfred Mosher Butts invented what game in the 1930s? The answer is indeed Scrabble. Scrabble, 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 Scrabble. Yes, all good. Question number 8. Which US state is nicknamed the Sunshine State? You know, they've all got the Garden State, the Great State, the Summing State. US state is named the Sunshine State. Texas, Hawaii, Florida, or California? What are you going for? We have done this before. Yes. Which US state is nicknamed the Sunshine State? Is it Texas, Hawaii, Florida, or California? What are you going for on this? So the Sunshine State. Yes. What do you think this is? Yeah. I don't know hardly any of them. I know New Jersey is the Garden State. Yeah, I know that. That's pretty much all I know. I know they all have like names, but I don't really know anything else. So, yeah, Sunshine State. Yes, it's Florida. Is indeed the Sunshine State. No, California. I guess California as well. Yeah. I guess California got it wrong. But California is something else. Don't know what it is. Can't remember. Should have probably written that down. But yes, Florida is indeed the Sunshine State. That is its nickname. It is. I've been to Disney and got it wrong. It's fine. Okay, moving on to question number 9. All right, which tiny country is located between France and Spain? Monaco, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, or Andorra? So which tiny country is located between France and Spain? So France and Spain. Oh my goodness, that my referee? Yes, that's what he's called. I'm 99% sure that's why he's a flow rider. Yeah, whether he lives there or he just might have liked the state. Or he moved there. Which tiny country is located between France and Spain? Monaco, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, or Andorra? So, what are you going for on this one? I'm on this one. How confident are you? You're pretty confident. Are you pretty good? You know, it's not 2 of them. Oh, I like that. Process of elimination. I like it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Monaco, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, or Andorra? What are you going for on this? It is Andorra. Yes, well done. Andorra is the right answer. Tiny country located between France and Spain. That'll be Andorra. Yes, it will. Well done. I didn't know this. I didn't know this at all. I think I guessed. I know Monaco is very close, but it's yeah, but it's on the coast as well, isn't it? So I was like, yeah. So I was a bit like, I don't think it's that. So I would have probably guessed, and I've been to Luxembourg, but I thought that was north, so I would have probably gone Liechtenstein. What is a bladder rack? What's a bladder rack? A type of seaweed, a scaffolding structure, a knife used by a fisherman, or a game. What is a bladder rack? So, do you want to have a go on my bladder rack? What is it? Is it a type of seaweed? Is it a scaffolding structure? Is it a knife used by a fisherman? Or is it a game? I think what I might do is next week I might do sort of like old names for stuff as one of the options. You know, like, what is this? Like, it's not called it now, but like a bladder rack, it's not called it now, but you know what I mean? It's like, I might do that. Weird names or something. Type of seaweed, a scaffolding structure, a knife used by a fisherman, or a game. So yeah, a bladder rack. Who knows? Who knows what this is? I clearly got this wrong. Didn't have an idea. A type of seaweed. It is, yeah, a type of seaweed. So it's fish. So it's related to number 3, but it's not number 3. It is indeed a type of seaweed. Yes. So if you're looking for types of seaweed when you're out on your travels one day, maybe a bladderwrack is right for you. Worth an ask. You never know. You might prefer different types of seaweed. I don't have the names for those though, so you'll have to just make your own. Question. Oh, how many you got? Halfway through. 4 out of 10 so far, Mrs. Guy. Halfway through. All right. Question number 11. Who is the only artist to have a #1 album in every decade from the 1960s to the 2010s? Paul McCartney, Elton John, David Bowie, or Barbra Streisand? Who is the only artist to have a #1 album in every decade from the 1960s to the 2010s? Is it Paul McCartney, Elton John, David Bowie, or Barbra Streisand? Anyway, yeah. So is it Paul McCartney, Elton John, David Bowie, or Barbra Streisand? What are you going for on this one then? Only artist have a #1 album in every decade from the 1960s all the way through to the 2010s. Yes, it's Barbra Streisand. Did you know? No. There we go. Sally's asked the most intelligent question for this question. Does it include the Beatles? No, it doesn't. It's the only. It's a solo. You see, that's it. A #1 album because Paul McCartney didn't have a #1 album. I don't think. I'm not 100% sure the Beatles did in the 60s, but there you go. He didn't have a #1 album. So Elton John, David Bowie, Barbra Streisand, but I think he is another decade in another album anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But yes, very true. Thought Elton John died in the 90s. He's still alive. He's just released a new single. What? What is not a collective name for a group of cats? Oh, we've gone easy. What is not a collective name for a group of cats? A purr, a pounce, a glaring, a clutter. What is not a collective name for a group of cats? So a group of cats. There's a group of cats over there. Do you mean a purr, a pounce, a glaring, a clutter? One of those is incorrect. Which one is incorrect? Brandy Carlisle, that's who we've just got a new single out with. Elton John we're talking about, not the cat. Purr, pounce, glaring, or clutter. What is not a collective name for a group of cats? So there we are. A purr, a pounce, a glaring, or a clutter. Not a collective name for a group of cats. You can't have this as a group of cats. You can call it, but it's wrong. It is a purr. Yes, a purr of cats. You can have a pounce. You can have a glaring. You can have a clutter. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I know. Why just a group? Why not just that for everything? Yeah, exactly. Group of them, group of them, group of them, group of them. Why? But an embarrassment of pandas. You might have to keep that one. Yeah, there we are. So all good stuff. Right, question number 13. Twitter, X. So what was the name of the Twitter bird before the platform rebranded to X? So the name of the Twitter logo bird, it had a name before it was rebranded to X. Was the name Tweety, Larry, Chirpy, or Bluebird? What was the name of the Twitter logo bird before the platform rebranded to X? Was it Tweety? Was it Larry? Was it Chirpy? Or was it Bluebird? Yes, the name of the Twitter logo bird before the platform rebranded to X. I hope he got a decent pension when it went, this bird. Tell you what, sunning himself in the Bahamas somewhere. There we are. Tweety, Larry, Chirpy, or Bluebird. What was the name of the Twitter logo bird before the platform rebranded to X? What are you going for on this one? Is that what you're going for? Yeah. You're not right. Okay. Yeah, it was Larry. I know, Larry the bird. I actually knew that. I don't know how I knew that. It's one of the only ones I knew on this quiz, but I did know that. It was called Larry. Yeah, so there we are. So then the Twitter logo before the platform rebranded to X was indeed Larry. Larry the bird. There we are. All good stuff. So the Twitter logo bird was called. They don't have a little. It's an X now. It's not like a. It's not an actual thing. Is it like a character? But there you are. So Larry the Bird. Yes, all good. Right. Okay. So you are like the James Bond baddie, but stroking the dog. Yeah. What is the proper name for a hashtag? So hashtag, what's the proper name? Tic Tac, pound sign, Octothorpe, cross pound. So proper name for a hashtag, Tic Tac, pound sign, Octothorpe, cross pound. What are you going for on this? So proper name for a hashtag. So obviously we call it hashtag now. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag. Fun fact. I can't really tell you the fun fact now. I'll tell you the fun fact in a bit. Tic Tac, pound sign, Octothorpe, cross pound. There you are. So that what is it? What is the name? What's the proper name for a hashtag? All right. Tic Tac, pound sign, Octothorpe, or cross pound. What are you going for on this? You going for that one? Okay. So your proper name for a hashtag. Now we used to call it. We've always called it in the UK hash. Press hash. Yeah. But they haven't called it that in the UK, in the US, sorry, because they don't want people to push hash because it's got a drug reference. So they called it the pound sign in the US before it was called hashtag. They called it pound sign. So press the pound sign, press the pound key. That was what it was. But that's not the official name. The official name, the proper name, is indeed Octothorpe. There we go. Sharp sign, yeah, it's sharp sign in music. It's the same kind of thing. Spot on, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about getting. Obviously, you know the quiz. It's not about getting them all right or wrong. As long as you are making comments, you've got a chance of winning some cash. Okay, what is the only US state that can be typed on a single row of a QWERTY keyboard? Maine, Kansas, Hawaii, Alaska. What is the only US state that can be typed on a single row of a QWERTY keyboard? I'm covering the keyboard with my hands, as you can see, so Mrs. I can't cheat. What is the only US state that can be typed on a single row of a QWERTY keyboard? Maine, Kansas, Hawaii, or Alaska? She can touch type though, so it's a bit. Maine, Kansas, Hawaii, or Alaska. You are right. Yeah. So the only US state that can be typed on a single row of a QWERTY keyboard. There we go. Maine, Kansas, Hawaii, or Alaska. What are you going for on this? Oh, it's a big sleepy on yawn. Everybody's typing the answers, so everyone's kind of going, oh, what? But yeah. Yeah, well, you can touch that. Alaska, yes, Alaska is indeed the right answer. So, only US state that can be typed on a single row of a QWERTY keyboard. All right, that is Alaska. Okie dokie wokey. Right. So your last 5 questions, ladies and gents, as voted for by you, is chocolate. So it's 5 questions all about chocolate. Literally can be anything about chocolate. Just chocolate crazy. That is what it's about. So yeah, it's loads and loads of different questions all about chocolate. So which country eats the most chocolate per person per year? The USA, the UK, Switzerland, or Belgium? Which country eats the most chocolate per person per year? Is it the USA, the UK, Switzerland, or Belgium? What are you going for on this one? Eats the most chocolate per person per year. You don't really eat chocolate, do you? I don't really eat chocolate. No, we're not big chocolate eaters. Don't really eat chocolate lots. There we go. There's one. You don't? No, Blair. No, it's not. No, I'm not a big fan of it either. Yeah, USA, UK, Switzerland, or Belgium. What are you going for on this? The country that eats the most chocolate per person per year. I'm sat eating mini eggs. Charlie is the most. Not that Charlie. Yeah, she's sat eating mini eggs now. Do you know I always bought some mini eggs today because yesterday when I went shopping. Switzerland is the right answer. So Switzerland per person per year eat the most chocolate. There we go. All good. Yeah, Switzerland is the country that eats the most chocolate per person per year. All right. Good stuff. Right. A couple more questions on chocolate. We've got 4 more to go. Questions on chocolate. They're so expensive. They're really expensive mini eggs because you get the egg with a mini egg. I've got mini eggs inside. It's like 3 mini eggs. It's like what? It's a bit of a rip-off. What is nochocophobia? The fear of the taste of chocolate, the fear of running out of chocolate, the fear of the melted chocolate in the mouth, the fear of the feel of the melted chocolate in the mouth, I should say, or the fear of drinking chocolate. So what is nochocophobia the fear of? Taste of chocolate, running out of chocolate, feel of melted chocolate in the mouth, or drinking chocolate. So there you go. Does anyone remember Drifter bars? Apparently this is a big thing because they're the only chocolate that she likes and they don't do them anymore. So it's taste of chocolate, running out of chocolate, the feel of melted chocolate in the mouth, or drinking chocolate. So what is it? What is nochocophobia? The fear of running out of chocolate. Yeah. I love Drifters. So then no choco phobia. No choco. Oh, no. Terrified. Yeah. So the fear of running out of chocolate. I do. Drifters were amazing. Karen's put yes. Rank. Blue wrapper. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I want to win chocolate. The chocolate that we did. Yeah, well, we're not stopping that one. When we change them for next month, we're not stopping the chocolate. We are still doing the chocolate because everyone does tend to love that. We were gonna change it, but I sensed some sort of riot might break out on the group, so we're gonna keep the chocolate as one of the prizes. Okay, 18. Question number 18. Britain's first shipment of chocolate in the late 16th century was mistaken for what? Sheep poo, musket bullets, gunpowder, or dead leeches. So Britain's first shipment of chocolate in the 16th century was destroyed, should put that in, because it was mistaken for what? Sheep poo, musket bullets, gunpowder, or dead leeches. So we would have, I remember Drifters, yeah, there you go. We would have had in Britain chocolate a lot earlier than we had it, because the first shipment was destroyed because they mistook it for one of these things. So we actually had, I think it was another about 50 years before we actually got chocolate in Britain because of this, because the first shipment was destroyed because they mistook it for sheep poo. Now, why they would have storages of sheep poo on a boat is kind of a little bit crazy. But yeah, it was mistaken for sheep poo and destroyed. So we didn't have. You're getting a wash. All right. So, yeah, we had chocolate a lot later than we should have done in Britain. What are you going to do? Crazy. Sheep poo is the answer. All right. So, the UK, Britain specifically, made the first chocolate bar. It was Joseph Fry, Fry's Confectionery, who made the first chocolate bar. But what year was the first chocolate bar made? 1877, 1867, 1857, or 1847. So the first chocolate bar made, so you could drink it. That was the first use of chocolate. Was indeed to drink the chocolate. That was what it was used for. It was ceremonial as well. People used to drink it at weddings and things like that. Chocolate was originally drunk, and then obviously people would eat the cocoa beans. But the first chocolate bar, as in bar shape, which you could buy, because you could buy chocolate pieces and drops and stuff like that. But the first chocolate bar was made in what year? 1877, 1867, 1857, or 1847. There we are. All right. What are you going for on this one? Do you reckon? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, 1777, 57, or 47. First chocolate bar was made in this year. In the year of our Lord, it was made in 1847. Yes. 1847, first chocolate bar ever made. Imagine if you found one from then. No, imagine if somebody, right, this is going to be, we're going to keep this and put it in the museum so you can see the first chocolate bar, one of the first chocolate bars ever made. Crazy. Okay, chocolate. Has anyone got into the cupboard and thought, I'm gonna have some chocolate now, because we're talking about it. Right, question number 20, last one. Here we go. So, how many cocoa beans are needed to make 1 pound of chocolate? So 1 pound of chocolate, how many cocoa beans are needed? 4,000 cocoa beans, 400 cocoa beans, and I'll start it all finish. 4,000 cocoa beans, 400 cocoa beans, 40 cocoa beans, or 14 cocoa beans to make 1 pound of chocolate. So what are you going for? A pound of chocolate? I don't know. It's like a pound. No. Just a kilo is more than a pound. No? Well,
Is that a lot?
It's less than a kilo. Right. How many cocoa beans need to make 1 pound of chocolate? 4,440 or 14? How many cocoa beans need to make around 1 pound of chocolate? What are you going for on this one? Yeah, 400. No, we went for 14. 14 cocoa beans. Yeah, 400 cocoa beans needed to make 1 pound of chocolate. There you are. All right. That's it, everyone. Quiz fini. Yeah, all good. How'd you get on? 7 out of 20. Oh, it's not a good score for you then. Normally you're normally in the teens, aren't you? Normally in the early teens. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, difficult one today. There we are. So yeah, 400 cocoa beans on that. How did everyone else do? Hope you did okay. Don't forget, it's not about getting them all right or wrong. It is literally about doing the comments. As long as the comments are there, you're all okay. Jake, Kelly, Emily, Alison, Emma, Teresa, Natasha, and Zoe, Haley, Siobhan, Amy, Lorraine, Robert, Samuel, Demi, Sally, and Julie. Julie got 8. There we are. So it's all good. Yes, well done. Well done. Thank you very much for watching the quiz. Enjoy. And yeah, don't forget, if you've just joined us now, or you're late, or you're only getting half the quiz, you can go back to the beginning and play again. Your comments will still count. Cheese. Your comments will still count. To go towards the little draw that we do on Sunday, where you come up to £50 cash, just playing along, all good stuff. So thank you for watching. We are back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I say we. Abby is doing a live on the group page tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Yeah, don't be mean. And you can still win pizza, please. Everything's as normal. Just join her then. Obviously, she's going to be doing it and downloading it for the first time, so it's not going to be at 1. It's probably going to be around 1:15, the draw. Yeah, it's fine. We'll still do it. You take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Adios.